welcome to Grahn's Upholstery. Come on in. Grahn's has been in business for 40 years. I just took over at the beginning of the year. It was a healthy business, but it wasn't growing. And now that we've got some new young blood and old experience both in the workroom, we're growing the business. They've been in the neighborhood for 40 years. There's a lot of neighborhood retail traffic. We're in a very kind of historic district with a lot of older homes, a lot of old furniture that needs to be reupholstered and brought back to life. There's a lot of return business, people that have brought furniture here over the past 40 years and they were happy with the quality, and they're bringing pieces back a second and a third time. So they've been around a long time, great reputation, and we're hoping to keep growing that. Because we have a retail location here, we get a lot of people that just drop in with cushion projects, simple chair recovers, or to get estimates on bigger projects. We've got hundreds of sample books here so we can give them fabric options if they are looking to choose new fabric for something. We just installed this. It's just a television monitor that shows pictures from the website, so when the customers come in they can see pictures of projects that we've done in the past, which helps them kind of gauge an idea of what they'd like to do with their project. So then I can give them a ballpark estimate on what the project will cost, and then we go to look for fabric. Well, let's go see what's happening in the workroom. Cynthia is here in the workroom and she manages the crew back here, so I'll let her take it from here.
Fantastic, thank you. So yeah, this is our primary workspace, and Jen takes care of all the front of the office stuff, so she gets to do the estimating and talk to the clients. And once it hits the door, then we get to work on it back here. About a year ago, I moved the funky little chair, which was my teaching-based business, into a shared space with Grahn's Upholstery, which is super great because now Grahn's can handle all the client work, and the backside we can focus on education. But what's great is that we have several people who are able to pop back and forth, including two of our folks in the workroom here, and myself, which really gives us just increased capabilities for being able to handle projects and onboard promising new people. So it's been really exciting to see how we can bring education into the workroom and really help this great established business get prepared for decades more of being a fixture in the Minneapolis upholstery community. So I'd love to show you around if you want to take a peek at the shop. So we'll start with Dale because he's really the pillar of the Grahn's business, our lead upholsterer who's been here. How long have you been with Grahn's?
Probably 25 years.
25 years. So when you went through school?
Went through the vocational school program and then did my internship out at Scott's Upholstery for 7 years.
For 7 years, yeah. and then over to here, or there was someplace in between?
Oh, there was a number of places in between.
Well, I think Grahn's is very lucky to have had you for this length of time, and glad that you're still here. So, do you want to talk a little bit about what you're working on?
Well, I'm working on a large ottoman that's in mohair. It was in a fabric, and they're changing it. We did some other work in the mohair for a sofa and a chair. So we have to restyle it a little bit because we're railroading the mohair, which is that way we don't have any seams in the pieces, which we did on the sofa.
We are really lucky that Dale is as gracious with new people in the shop as he is with the upholstery projects themselves, because that's one of the challenges workrooms have sometimes, is how to bring in new people and delegate tasks and integrate new employees and experienced employees, and we're very lucky to have Dale is our lead upholsterer, but we're really glad he's going to hang in here a few more years while we're baking the bread.
Well, I have to get Isaac trained up to take my place. And we got a few more years to do that, so then I can retire.
Well, thanks for letting us talk to you. So,
sure.
Yeah, have fun with your mohair. So this is our loading entrance where stuff comes in and where it goes out. So over here we have what we've been working on this week that's ready for Monday pickup. And this happens to be components for a new build custom banquettes. We work with a lumber company, and they will get from the architect the opportunity to to bid the project, and then they subcontract to us for all the upholstered components. We like the challenge and we like the collaboration, so it's a great fit for our particular shop with a nice workroom crew. But so these will be headed out Monday. This is for the Mall of America, which you can see there's damaged public seating areas. Their furniture definitely takes a beating. So that's something we pick up on a fairly regular rotation, things that have been damaged, and we'll just reupholster that. And then back here, the ottoman that you saw Dale sewing, this is the companion sofa. There's a companion chair back there. And this is an interesting one because there was damage to the back, so they only wanted to replace those portions. They still liked the rest. But kind of a fun, neat project. Hello, Lauren. Hello. So this is Lauren, and Lauren was a student, yes, at the Funky Little Chair for like 2 years. Do you want to talk about the rest of your background?
Yeah, I studied architecture and design, and then I went into furniture making and woodworking, and then I got interested in upholstery, so I started taking classes from you.
Yeah, super fun. So we're happy this spring to move Lauren over from the student side to capture her as workroom help. You're here 2 days a week. Mm-hmm. So what are we working on now?
Now we're working on a prototype for a client, and I am rewebbing. We're going to put a little new foam on this and see if the client likes the way it feels.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one's going down all the way to the frame. The husband didn't care for the sagginess of the seat, so we're going to revamp the foundation and bring them in to try it out, make sure they're comfortable with it, and then hopefully do the other 3 in the set. So, so far so good. Any questions, any concerns?
No, I had 4 across, but I took the last 2 out so I could fit a 5th horizontal coming in. So.
Excellent. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. Thanks for taking notes and figuring it all out. And yeah, that'll be good. I think they'll like that.
Cool.
All right. Thanks. Have fun. This is our primary cutting table, so that's kind of sacred ground. We try to keep it clear because we do a lot of cutting, as you can imagine, with the amount of furniture that goes through here to keep everybody busy. It's just a lot of fabric being processed. So we have the next couple of things. Actually, on the table here, that's the vinyl that we were just working with for the banquettes, and this is the last fabric that we have to cut, so that will get finished later today. And we have underneath is all the stock for our incoming project, so they're all labeled and housed there so we can find what we are looking for. So most of our tools and supplies are housed over in this general area, and there's a lot of stuff for upholstery, but most of it you really need. So lots of nail heads up in here with wood glues and wood finishes. We have staples, we have tack strips, and we're still kind of in the process of, the workroom had been really a one-person workroom for so long, and now of course we have 4, maybe 5 people working in here at a time, so we're in the process of sort of recalibrating that space and figuring out homes for everything. But general areas are pretty established, and all tools up here, hammers, you can never have too many screwdrivers, obviously, staple lifters, so just kind of all the goodies that might come up in a day at the upholstery shop. Hello, Isaac.
Hey there.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Good. So we're just walking through and saying hello to everyone. So Isaac's been with Grahn's how long?
For a year now.
A year now.
Yeah.
Happy upholstery anniversary.
Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about what you started out doing when you were hired versus like?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, started out at the very bottom of the totem pole, carrying back furniture, running errands, sweeping up, kind of doing whatever useful thing I could, but slowly learning and becoming more and more useful over time.
Yeah, very useful. And you were also, though you came in through Grahn's, you were with us this year in the Funky Little Chair mentorship program.
Yes, it was.
Really fun to have you. How do you think that has enhanced or not your workroom experience to have some educational component versus
I
workplace
absolutely
component?
think it's been super useful. I mean, there are a lot of things that, as you're just learning in a workroom, I mean, you know, like sewing cushions, for example, that, you know, starting out, I didn't have a ton of experience sewing, and you're slow, and maybe the first couple of cushions you make don't turn out like, you know, super polished looking. And, you know, in just a workroom setting, I feel super guilty, like, you know, taking a half a day to sew a stupid pillow, and it doesn't look very good. So, you know, to have the first couple cushions that I do, you know, in a classroom setting where I can ask a whole bunch of questions and take all the time I need, and not sweat that this isn't like a super polished professional thing that the shop's name is on the line for,
Right.
has been really, really valuable for me. Just kind of building those skills and getting to a point where it is valuable to the shop.
Fantastic. All right, well, we won't interrupt you any longer.
All right.
Thank you. So right now we are in the very back space of Grahn's, which has been carved off as a classroom for the funky little chair. So it's great. We're set up back here to accommodate 4 hands-on students at a time. We have 2 commercial machines. We have 6 airdrops, nice big cutting table. So we can run classes in here, and some days I'm an instructor back here, some days I'm working up there. Isaac will be joining our teaching crew in the fall. We have a couple other people cross back and forth, so it's very nice to have that relationship, that partner shop relationship with Grahn's Upholstery. But right now we are off for the summer, so this space back here becomes overflow for the workroom, and my boys are on summer vacation right now, so they're back here tearing back furniture to keep the workroom crew busy. If you saw our last real workroom tour from when we were in St. Paul last year, you might recognize some stuff from over there. We did bring like our swatch wall that's student fabric swatches that we try and grab when they hit the table. We have our same tables, we have our same racks, everything really came with us just to a brand new space. I hope you enjoyed this peek into Grahn's Upholstery and a little peek at Funky Little Chair in the back. And if you're in Minneapolis area, we'd love to see you as a student or a client.